All right. Today we're going to go over what I think might be one of the best ways to get in contact with someone who's got a big LinkedIn following or a larger VP or C-suite executive at a big company. So I think there's been a huge trend recently with C-suite executives building personal brands on LinkedIn. I'm seeing this a ton. I mean, if you just look at Adam Robinson of RB2B, he's going crazy. In the past year, he's grown his LinkedIn audience a crazy amount. So I think if you're trying to get in contact with these kinds of people, this is a great way to do so if you're in this kind of digital marketing kind of space. So what I want to be able to do is basically go to someone who's active on LinkedIn, scrape their recent posts in the last 2 to 3 days, and scrape all of the people who were engaged on their post. You know, they either commented, they liked, they shared, whatever it may be. Then take all of that information, throw that into a clay table, and enrich it. And then basically send a message to that VP, that C-suite executive, and say, "Hey, I see that you're really popular and active on LinkedIn. I actually went ahead and scraped like all the people that have recently engaged with your posts and enriched them with phone numbers, emails, company names, all of that jazz. Wanted to share it with you. Let me know if this is of any value." And that's how I would start the conversation. Then after that, you're off to the races. So how do we do this? There is an application called Phantom Buster. That's what we're on right now. This is a free account. You get basically 30 minutes a month on the free account to basically run automations. Again, this is very similar to like Appify, to where these are custom scrapers that are already built. They're run on their servers. Phantom Buster is also one of the safest options when it comes to scraping with LinkedIn. I always tell people, like, if you're going to scrape from LinkedIn, like, use a very well-known application. Like, this is why I'm not using Appify, because LinkedIn's very good at figuring out who's scraping. Phantom Buster builds in all the things that you need to basically protect your account. If you really want to be safe, I would spend the extra $30 or whatever, or just make a free account or buy a new LinkedIn account and connect it to that, so you can protect your personal brand, similar to like what we do with cold email and the different domains. But if you just go to, let's see, if we go to, where is it? Solutions by platform, LinkedIn. So here, these are two new scrapers that just came out. You can scrape leads from company LinkedIn posts or profile posts. So I use this one. And essentially what you can do over here is you can, let's see if I can edit this. Yes, set up here. Basically, all you have to do is put in a LinkedIn profile, connect your LinkedIn via a cookie, which again, you just click connect to LinkedIn and like that's it. And then you can set the behavior. I just wanted to get the likers, not the commenters. Main reason being here, again, it doesn't really matter. You could do both. Main reason being, though, is I figured people that commented are probably pretty active on his profile, and he probably knows who those people are. Whereas someone that might just like it, they might not be too active. He might not know who they are. So I just went with liked. But again, do both, doesn't really matter. And then I just set the scrape date as Thursday of last week, so I can be like very recent. I'm not scraping profiles from 6 months ago. So basically, I ran this, and then you can see here we've got names, LinkedIn profile, and then the post URL. So what posts are they liking? And you can see here we've got a zillion different people. I mean, this guy's crushing it on LinkedIn. I dream to be him one day. But like you can see here, we've got their LinkedIn profile. So this is very, very easy to then just download to CSV, upload to Clay. And I mean, I've made a zillion videos about this, to where you can basically just enrich based off of LinkedIn profile. So you can have, their bio pulled in, their experience pulled in, go to their company that they work at, and just basically then score these leads to say, hey, are these leads good leads to actually reach out to? Because like these people might not necessarily be the best people. Like this guy sells software to retail dispensaries. So I'm trying to score these leads to figure out, hey, do these people work at other tech companies or do they work at retail dispensaries? If they work at retail dispensaries, let's give them a high score so we can, reach out to those kinds of people, right? And this was completely free. You can see here it ran in like less than 3 minutes. So again, you guys can just use this. I think it's a great like lead magnet that you can kind of lead with value, and deliver something to someone that's highly unique, highly personal, and super cheap and effective. Again, guys, everything that I show in this school group every morning, I'm doing this like in an hour, 2 hours in the morning. I'm thinking of the post and then making this. So like this is very easy, very cheap, very quick. So leverage this stuff, guys. Like this is the kind of stuff that like where you go the extra mile, you really see the returns on it. Like if you're sending this person an email and then also DM them on Insta or on LinkedIn and say, "Hey, I made this great cool thing for you." Like this is where the responses come from. Do the unscalable stuff. And like the thing is this is scalable. Like you could easily hire a VA to do this for you, but like this doesn't take a lot of time for you to do manually. Like you could set up a flow that basically pushes people into this to say like, "Hey, if they're active in the last 30 days on LinkedIn, send them an email, and then by email two, push them into a Phantom Buster workflow, scrape all their recent profile engagements, enrich them in Clay, and then DM them on LinkedIn." And like that entire process could be automated. Maybe one day, if you guys really want that, I'll build that out for you guys and share it with you. If that's something of interest, comment it below. But hope this is helpful, guys. Again, I think this is just another great micro magnet that you can lead with value to, your ICP. Awesome. Talk soon, guys. Bye bye.